Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this file and they want to do this, but they can't get it even when it goes over the line. And I think I know why. And for the one I'm doing it for, I was just playing around with it. And I just made a duplicate and mirrored it. So both of them are pretty cool. Now, how he did it, and I was proud of him because he listened to or watched one of my videos. And when you rotate something like this, so I'm going to make two ellipses, Control D to make a duplicate, and then holding down the shift key to bring that in. And he did everything right. He rotated it 10.25 degrees. I'm only going to go 10.2, which is plenty. We want to go 10 degrees, but to make them overlap, then we're going to Control D and mirror it. There's our space to put it in. Let me see what the nudge factor, let's set it on like 10. Let's take a smart fill and fill that in. There's our shape, our envelope shape. And when I did it earlier, I squished this down a little bit because it's needs a, I mean, it's going to fit, but you're getting the same result, I think. So now we're going to go to effects in envelope, place inside container. And then I'm going to go, and here's what the problem is, I think. I'm going to shift select this and go EC. Well, that time it worked perfect. It wasn't doing that. That really irritates me. It was off center. So I don't know, maybe he jiggled it. Let's do it again. Let's do it without squishing it down. Maybe that was the problem. Envelope in form. Shift select. This is when you pick the last thing, that's where it's going. Well, I'm sorry, I can't reduplicate it, the problem. But if you remember, we rotated it bigger than I wanted. We rotated it 10.2 degrees. Let me move this. No, let me just delete these circles. This is the advantage of working in the center of the page. So I'm actually going to go left click, right click, make an outline. I'm going to Control D, Alternate C, which rotates it from the center, and rotate it 20 degrees. See, he wasn't having it match up, and it matches up almost. Well, you know what? Good, it doesn't. So what we have to do is take the second one and go up to Object and convert it to a curve. And then this is part of the second one. We're going to take that and just have it go to that node. Don't have to do it to the first one because we're going to disallow the first one. Good, I'm almost glad it did that. So now we can take away the first one. Control D, Alternate C, and I'm just going to have to go 20 degrees. Let's see how they match up. Because we altered that line on the second one, now it's going to continue that good line. Control D, 40 degrees. Most of the time they will match up. And this matched up perfectly. So you always want to do the second one and then use it as your model. And then you can smart fill it with whatever color you want. Let's just actually play around with it. I like doing the interactive fill tool on it. Make it yellow. You know what? This would be a good one for the center, and pick something like this. I didn't hit the mark. So I need to pick that. I don't know what it's asking me. Oh, you know what? I need to pick that color probably. Yep. Wow. You know what? Maybe I just need to double click on it. Ah, I've never had that happen. I do have elliptical picked. Normally, I mean, I don't understand why it's changing the default to that. Well, regardless, that should work. But um, now that it's elliptical, it's going to not be very good. But we can still play around with it. But then, see, this way it has to be perfectly in the center. So let's take it off elliptical. Matter of fact, I don't even know. I've never had to go back. That looks pretty cool. I've never used that one. Black box effect. So I'm sorry. I actually sorry I went this far. But that's pretty cool. I don't know what the emblem stands for. But anyway, just think about it next time you rotate around. Check your first one and you have to convert it to a curve because it's in an envelope form, and just change the second one. You don't have to change the first one because that way it'll come around and meet. Anyway, I know that was a little bit confusing, but hope that helped. Thank you for watching.